It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the Bears and the reigning NFC champs, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewitt. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage over the other.
Well, I'd like to know how every single body feels down there, but we don't. My guess is they're all hurting a little bit because once you get past the opener, you're never quite 100%. So I typically will lean with the team coming off a win. You feel good about yourself. You feel good in your preparation. But, yeah, that healthy team is usually the better team as well.
Through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Now we're on here with Blake Corum. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Third and a lone yard coming up. Corum again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd-and-1 run.
So on 4th down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Here's a give up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Gets it to him on the screen. A lot of grass ahead. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of... afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has it in close. Touchdown, New Orleans. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. I'll start on the ground, Corum. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Lawrence working from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down, run by Corum. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Looks like they will indeed try at 4th and 2. Lawrence in the pistol. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. The 40. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pull out in front for their 13-zip. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completes this one to Corum. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. At the 20, Deontay Johnson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lower the deficit to a single possession. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Saints and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's up over 4,000 yards on the season, which you can see puts him atop the NFL in that area. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Daniels to throw on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. That big fourth down call is how we close out. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Daniels back to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Blown back gets the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Now Daniels to throw. Is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 13-point lead. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The Bears are headed out there on offense alongside Deontay Johnson for this series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They give Decorum on the draw. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
Running the counter, Corum. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Completed to Pollard. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have third and short. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And now they're left with fourth and short. The kick by Hopkins is good. And they'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Finds the in route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And they send a man in motion. Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The handoff on third and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He's going to try to drop it in deep. Brought in inside the 20. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown. The Saints make it a 3-possession game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 18. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. 10. 10
10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This one taken in by Corum. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Corum straight ahead. Has good room at the 35. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Now stick with Corum. Breaks the tackle, still going. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Bears looking at 2nd and 1. From the 43. Short throw's dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. It's an option right that begins this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 14. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Give them 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Going ground game again here. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stuffed at the line. Trying to work quickly now. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Tony now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and Blake Corum ready to begin another drive. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw, Lawrence. Caught by Pollard. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Connecting on a slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down, ball at the 36. Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. He can run it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This 42 yards from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. So we're at halftime here in beautiful New Orleans, and it's the Saints who've got the lead as we head to the break. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front. Christian McCaffrey with a couple of touchdowns there. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they trail the visiting Colts as that one's gone to the intermission. Tua Tagovailoa, a touchdown pass in that first half. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Pats still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. He had it going right away. 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter, 2 more in the second. 4 touchdown passes all told. And he's likely not done yet.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Saints ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set. First and 10. here's the lone back on the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 29. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Give now to the running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Play fake here, Daniels. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Daniels off the play action. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you've got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Pressure coming for Lawrence. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Chased out, and he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
Here comes the safety. Ball at the 33 for first down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for the Saints.
To throw, Daniels. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. No one around. He's got space. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch the lead to 23. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. I'll start on the ground, Coral. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second down run by Coral. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Third and just 2 to go. Corum again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Running behind center with Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You've got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's got a man left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the Saints grab it! And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. And he has enough room to gain about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It is cut left side. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Brown on the inside give. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He puts together a... 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing now, off play action. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Got a man, it's London. And this one does not go far. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now Daniels to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw, Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Lawrence now off the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on 4th. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll go down here at the 16. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and short, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Jukes out a 1-stop. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He finds Johnson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence gets this one to Harris. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That throw finds Conklin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one is taken in by Tony. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing it again here. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears trail by 23 now. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Trying to push it deep downfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Saints have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Big gain downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down. One final shot here. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.